to a gymnast who was absolutely fantastic in the all-around competition, finishing in the top 8, Kaylia Nemour of Algeria. The third best in qualification with 14.733, but she scored 15.2 in the all-around final. Starts with her own skill, the in-bar stalder to Nabieva. Now, she didn't go straight into the pack salto, but does go from pack into Maloney. And they're going into the Ejeva and back. Oh, it's brilliant. And the double layout, a magnificent landing. We might see history made. No gymnast from Africa has been on a world championship podium. Now, there were aspects of that routine that were slightly different in terms of linkage compared to what we saw in the all-around final, but it's going to be a huge score, especially from an execution perspective. Let's look at it again.
She performed her own skill right at the beginning of this routine.
This is her, well no, that's not her own work. We're looking back now. This is the Stolder Kachev with a half twist into the Ejeva, and then she goes straight from that into a Stolder Shaposhnikova with a half turn.
So incredibly difficult.
That half twist coming out of the Stolder Shaposhnikova is incredible. We're looking at it again just from a different angle. It's a beautiful skill, the Ejeva. And it's well performed too.
They have to catch cleanly with that half turn rather than just with the hands crossed.
And the double layout dismount as well was just glorious. There
16 years of age.
Is enormous potential and enormous hope for Algeria and for Africa. Double layout, boom, done.
Beautiful routine, absolutely nailed the dismount.
In de kwalificaties haalden ze een score van 14,733, maar gisteren in de allround finale 15,2.
At the first ever World Championships of Artistic Gymnastics in Antwerp in 1903, a gentleman called Joseph Martinez became the first ever individual world champion. I'll talk more about him in a moment because there's a link here. 15.033. Kaylia Nemour of Algeria goes into the lead. And I remind you that no African gymnast has ever won a medal at the World Championships of Artistic Gymnastics. But Joseph Martinez, who won 10 World Championship gold medals and was the first superstar in the sport, represented France, but guess where he was born? Oran in Algeria. Could we see a little piece of poetry about to play out in Antwerp 120 years on?